Show and tell. Hi guys, I'm Judy, and today I'm going to be watching Sousou no Frieren season 2, episode 7. Last episode we started this a little arc, I guess, mini arc of us helping out Genau and Methode to deal with a few demons, but mostly this one demon that has like 4 arms and I don't know how many sets of eyes, and he seems pretty scary, and we have to like take him down because he attacked Genau's hometown, even though Genau hasn't been there in a long time. But everyone died, and it was really sad, and now we have to deal with this crazy, freaky demon. Okay, let's get into this episode. Check out my Patreon for full reactions. Subscribe. Let's go. The Divine Revolts. Was that E at the end of that? Was that? Oh. Who was the partner? I guess we don't care. He wouldn't shake her hand. Wow. Okay. Thank you. Well, this is a lovely partnership already. What a question. He's feeding the birds. That's interesting. Oh, we know that kind of people. We like that kind of people. We do care about the partner. Yeah, I figured he would say something like that. Oh, that was the demon? The same demon? So he knew about the demon? Okay. Yeah. Do you like fighting? I don't get that sense. Maybe he does. Ooh. Yeah. He's one in charge? 強大な魔力で身体能力を強化して武術を操るんだ。おまけに今回の相手は人の姿とはかけ離れている可能性が高い。それって何かまずいのか？シュタルクは剣4本持った剣術の達人と戦って。Yeah, that sounds scary as hell. You don't know how to approach that kind of thing. How to defend against that kind of thing. Ooh. Ooh, is that the demon? Oh, that's the name of the demon. Revolting. I think so. They said they would separate. That's probably not a good idea for us. Oh, okay, you can just create the swords. So it's not eyes. I don't know. It's like a mask that he has on. Is it a good idea to split? I guess it is. Oh, you were going to attack Genau? So you wouldn't eat them? How are you so you know, ignorant about humans that you've been fighting for a long time? Okay, he doesn't bother trying to understand them. Oh? What is up with this girl? He's like a snake demon. Okay. So they weren't planning to split it, but then he decided to stay behind? Dude, what? Oh! Okay. Go Stark! Okay. Genau can't run, I guess. Yeah. But you care about them. Okay, Genau. We see through you, I think. Yeah, that's not gonna happen, okay? That's pretty stupid. Oh, you were a child though. Okay. I think that's numbness. Doesn't mean you're bad. And why did you think you should? It's your home. It means something. Even if you don't really get it yourself. Yeah. Okay. Are you tense?
なでなでしてもいいですか？真顔で何を言っているんですかこの人。私、ちっちゃい子の頭をなで。
Yeah, maybe you should work on that.
ゼイリエ様はあまりなでさせてくれなくて。
I wonder why.
しかもすごく嫌そうな顔をするんです。ずっとお姉さん。
Fern isn't having this either.
そうです。フリーレン様はお姉さんなんです。気安く触らないでください。フリーレンさん。卵を割った時に殻が入らなくなる魔法があるのです。
That I need that spell.
好きなだけ撫でていいよ。
Teamwork is already improved 1,000-fold. I feel it.
なでなでは1日10分までだ。
そんな。
He's the one who tells her how much he can bet Saria wants. And Saria's like hiding behind him. What the hell? You're really crossing the lines here. What the fuck are you doing? Those are the other two. Ooh. Hello. Oh, it blocks also mana protection. Oh my god. Yeah, not good. Okay. I mean, I don't know how strong these demons are, but I'm less worried about them. Right. Okay, it's just like a basic thing they use. Oh, how nice. Brings back memories, huh? Okay. Okay. Let's go, Fern. But but what is Frieren? Like, does she just want her to gain experience and stuff? Gain confidence? Okay, let's see Fern. Let's see you. I mean, I can see how it's good for her to be more confident in herself. Huh? And you care about that. Okay. Oh my goodness. It's the one that killed his partner, right? Do you hold a grudge? Yeah, grandiose name, yeah. I agree. Divine cleaving swords. I mean, if you
魔
can
法
change it,
は
it
この世
will.
ならざる物質をも作り出す。特に魔法で作られた武器というのは殺意の塊だ。
Oh god, it's him. It's him!
早いな。来るぞ。
Is it both of them? Like, is he coming with the other demon? Oh god, he kind of reminds me of Orochimaru, you know? A little. Not really. A little. It's just the snake motif, I guess. Whoo, he's here.
四刀流
Yes.
戦
Yes.
士一人に一級魔法使い一人。特にそこの一級魔法使いはどこかで見た顔だ。何者だ。
Did you fight him?
シュタルク始めるぞ。何者だと聞いている。お前は害虫を駆除するときにいちいち名乗りを上げる。
Yeah, isn't that strange?
随分と歪んだ認識だ。だがお前たちが話し合いを望まないというのであれば。
We'll fight. Oh.
私も害虫駆除とやらに徹するとしよう。
Okay. Okay.
けどそれじゃ
How long can you keep it up though? Genau is so unfazed. I need to see what you can do.
接近戦は得意なんだ。
Okay. Let's see it. I really want to see it. Okay. That's when you made it super heavy, I guess. Okay. Genau! Look at
この世
you.
ならざる物質を作り出すのディガドナート。
Oh, oh, oh. What?
黒金の翼を操る魔法。
Okay.
面白い。
Very interesting. What? That's it. Whew. Okay, genau. Okay. I see ya. Okay, we've started the fight. It looks like it's going to be pretty intense. Mithode has like this one demon, Fern, with Frieren, I guess not helping, but kind of there for support, for moral support, is taking one demon, but them, I don't know, I'm not super like intimidated by those demons. But it's important for Fern to like, yeah, to gain more confidence in herself. I mean, it's always like Frieren who's like, yeah, you can do it, yeah, you can do it. And so, you know, if she takes out this demon while she feels so insecure, then and you know, and manages to defeat him, that will be good for her and for her self-confidence. And then we have the crazy demon against both Stark and Genau. I wonder though, there was this fourth demon, right? The young demon who was just super interesting in humans. And I mean, I guess it tracks that they don't care about humans, because again, if they see them as pests or as like, you know, like not deserving of being understood, then why would they understand that? Try to understand them. But he said there was a demon who tried to study humans. That's interesting. Because sure, you can study them as a way to like try to fight them better. But I think demons are of a mind that they don't need to even bother with that, because they're so much better than humans probably. Even though they do use manipulation to get to them. So that's a form of connection, I feel like. You know, if you're kind of copying the humans and you figure out that, you know, in order to get to them you should say certain things, it feels like there is some kind of understanding there of how they work, even if it doesn't apply, like even if they don't understand it to a degree where they're like, oh, we know we know why they feel this way. When we tell them that we have a son or something, we know why they react the way they do. It's more like, oh, we figured out that works and we don't really get it, but we're going to use it. So there was, it seems like a matter of like there was some kind of studying of humans, it feels like, to some degree, at least the speech patterns or things that they can say in order to, you know, to disarm humans so that they can manipulate them and then attack them and stuff like that. But they still, like, this demon at least was like, I don't know why they stay behind to protect their dead ones. So again, but it shows that they just, like, don't care to understand how they function, like how humans function, because they don't care about that. Like, they only care about it as long as it benefits them, I guess, at least where this demon is concerned. They only care about them as long as it, you know, it's like, okay, now I know that they're going to separate because some of them are going to stay behind to protect the bodies and some are going to go away. And that's what that works for me, for my strategy or something. And also interesting that he said that, you know, he has a bad feeling about it, probably about Frieren, I would assume, but maybe not just Frieren. In any case, he didn't want to take them all on at the same time. So that's also interesting, because he seems extremely powerful, but even he wasn't so sure about that. You know, he didn't want to take them all on at once. I do wonder about this demon that is supposed to study humans. Like, I mean, I wonder if this demon started understanding humans or was just like, oh, okay, I'm noting down all the things they do, all their weird habits and stuff, even though I don't understand it at all. But, like, this is how they work. And I mean, yeah, I wonder if it's like a curiosity that comes from, like, okay, this is gonna help us defeat them more easily, or if it comes from, like, okay, I really actually want to know what makes them tick, sort of thing. I wonder about this curious demon, like the young girl demon or something, who was, like, super excited and super like, oh yeah, why do they do that? Blah, blah. Like, I wonder, because we haven't seen her, like, I wonder if she's going to show up during the fight in some way. Like, I wonder what her deal is, honestly. Basically, like, what she's going to bring to the table, beyond just asking questions about humans. I mean, the very fact, Genau, the way he talks about himself, the very fact that he says, oh, I'm not a good person, I left people behind, the very fact that he says it with kind of judgment against himself, I feel like a truly bad person wouldn't even be able to say that, I think. Like, I'm trying to think, is Yubel going to be able to say that? To be like, oh no, I left people behind or something. I guess she could. Like, I mean, I guess it depends on how you say it. Like, in just you know, I did that, I don't care. But Genau, the way he said it felt like, I mean, first of all, he said, okay, I worked so hard or something like that to bring peace to the Northern Plateau or something. You know, and he said, and for that purpose, I killed people and I left people behind and something. I mean, you can't say he's a completely bad person, obviously. Like, even if, I mean, there certainly seems to be some kind of, like, shutting off of part of him where he's like, okay, I have to do, like, he's able to shut off maybe the part of him that feels empathy on a, you know, personal level, because he sees the bigger picture, it feels like. And the way that he talked about himself, even when he said, you know, this is my hometown and I should feel sad, but I don't feel sad anymore, anymore at all. Like, I don't feel sad. I mean, you get used to people dying and you just don't feel anything. That feels to me like maybe you've been through a lot at some point. Like, if I feel like, you know, if the fact that you get used to people dying means that at the start it wasn't that easy, and getting used to it just means that I think you just numbed yourself to it, because, like, there's a limit to how much you can feel, and at some point you're like, okay, this keeps happening and I can't keep going if I feel about every little thing that, you know, if it breaks me, every death that I encounter, so, or that I bring about, or something that I'm involved in. So I'm just going to stop feeling. And he looks at it as like a bad thing, but I think it's just, he's kind of honed himself into the kind of person who could do the job that he thinks he has to do. And that also means that he's cutting off, like, parts of himself that he feels like are unnecessary in some way. But at the same time, he's able to look around himself and be like, okay, you're a good person, you're probably going to die. So it makes sense that in his mind, it's like, okay, I can't die. I need to do this thing. So I have to stop being a good person. But that's a very kind of black and white kind of dichotomy that he seems to have kind of broken the world into for himself, like the people that he knows. And I don't think it's that, obviously that simple. So I agree with Stark. I think he is a good person in his own way. I mean, just the fact that he stayed behind to protect these bodies when he himself was like, I don't know why I'm doing this. I mean, there's something in you, my person, that you there's some kind of disconnect there between his, feelings and what he has to do. And he's like, and it like surprises him when it kind of crosses over. But I do feel that there might be a lot of feelings inside him that he's just not able to, that he's just cut himself off from. And Stark is there to kind of question him, remind him a little bit, like kind of stabilize this idea he has of himself. Because Stark, I mean, it feels like especially like fitting because Stark is the one who he can relate to the most in some way. Like, at least Stark sees himself in Genau in a lot of ways. He's like, okay, you're doing the thing that I couldn't do and stuff. Like, and I think there's definitely like the connection there, obviously. And it just was really interesting. So the fact that, Genau also brought up his partner, and he's like, okay, this demon killed my partner. I feel like there's a grudge there that is personal. As much as he's trying to kind of like be like, okay, no, I don't care about people. The fact that your partner died, I think, does bother you. And I think it's definitely personal that he's going after this demon right now. I mean, it's not that he intended to go after him. Like, he said he would stay behind. I don't think he knew for a fact that the demon was going to come to him. In some way, he was like, maybe he was like, okay, maybe I shouldn't face this demon right now, because maybe he does know that something inside him is affected, I don't know about that. But in any case, I feel like, the way he spoke about his partner definitely shows you that he cared about him. And now that he's going to face the demon who killed his partner, I think we're going to see something. I think it's going to affect him, and we're going to see it. I don't know. I hope not in a bad way, but we'll see. Okay, yeah, I'm really excited to see more of him fighting and to see how this fight unfurls alongside Stark. Also, just like randomly the way that they related to each other. Like, Stark was like, okay, do you want to eat? And he's like, no, Mithora will be mad at me. And, we obviously, like, the parallel was drawn between how Stark is like, oh, I'm going to eat anyway, even though Fern is going to be angry with me. And, like, I mean, the fact that Genau cares enough about what Mithora says that he doesn't eat at this hour. It's just like, okay, I'm sorry. It's too endearing for you to really be like, okay, you're a bad person. There's no redeeming quality about you. I mean, obviously, it's just a pretty surface thing, but it's not really just surface, because there is something. I mean, he does respect Mithora in some way that makes him say this. Someone who didn't care at all wouldn't care, So he does care. He's just in denial about it. And again, it's understandable, because he's been living a pretty tough life, and sometimes it just blunts you. That's what it does. So I'm liking this, like I said this before in last episode, but I'll say it again now. I really like this, like, deeper look into Genau. Didn't expect him to become one of my favorite characters, but he's definitely getting there. Okay, I mean, it depends how long we're going to spend with him. How long this arc is going to go. Like, how many episodes do we have? Probably 12. No, 10 episodes, right? And this was 7, so we have 3 more episodes. I don't know if it's going to all focus on this arc or not, but in any case, I'm excited for it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. I will see you in the next one. Bye. Special thanks to my top Patreons, Frieren Clear, and Eternal Night, Theranor, Michael Gabriel, Marsh, Stone Tree, and Antiquity, and to the rest of my amazing Patreons, who without their support, I would never be able to keep on doing this. Thank you so much.